farmed salmon or wild? The rhetoric is so loud and persistent about which fish is better for you and the environment that no one could possibly sort it out. Add to that, the science is really complex. The environmental picture is cloudy at best, and the pollutants in question are completely unpronounceable. Even scientists like to use acronyms like PCBs and DDT. The fervor on both sides of this debate borders on religious. So let's try to focus on one question. Which fish contains less pollutants, pesticides, and poisons? Wild or farmed? The Institute of Ocean Sciences here in BC recently conducted tests on several species of wild and farmed salmon, looking for organochlorine pesticides, a class of chemicals so dangerous and long-lasting, many of them have been banned for years. A Health Canada study of 129 wild and farmed seafoods collected from Canadian grocery stores found the highest concentrations of PCBs, another mostly banned carcinogen, in farmed salmon samples, but the highest concentrations of dioxins in wild crab. All the products that scientists tested were well below the Canadian safety limits for all the chemicals they detected. But in the last 10 years or so, testing has become so sensitive that they were able to detect trace amounts of more than a dozen toxins in seafoods from all over the world. Honestly, I don't know if that makes me feel better or not. Farmed salmon are treated with a neurotoxin-based pesticide called Slice to control sea lice. And if you cruise the interweb, you'll find a lot of hand-wringing about Slice. But Health Canada has determined that Slice is so safe that fish farms can use it right up to the day they harvest. Depending on how you feel about government oversight of the food industry, that will either be comforting or not. Another potent neurotoxin, mercury, is also found in small amounts in farmed salmon. But mercury is found in almost identical amounts in wild salmon here in BC. Reports of elevated mercury in farmed fish come from Europe. Every reputable study I looked at found that the levels of toxins in farmed and wild salmon are well below our national health standards, which are some of the toughest in the world. When you look at the science, the presence of toxins, chemicals, and pesticides shouldn't really be a factor when you choose your salmon. In fact, scientists are so good at finding these toxins that they are nearly all detectable in breast milk. I'm Randy Shore for Empowered Health.